Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of Beyond Reality for Beyond Mystic. I'm SOLRETA Antaria, and happy 4th of July weekend. Happy Canada Day for you guys over there as well. So I hope you're all having a beautiful time and perhaps even some time with family and some much needed rest. So I've picked a few cards in the Oracle decks to have a kind of like feel into what's happening at the moment. And in my sessions this week as well, I've also noticed some interesting energies to do with like a shifting in chakras and a shifting in kundalini and things, and a drawing to colors like orange and red and yellow. So I've seen that in a few clients too. So let's get to it. We'll just start by popping this up. So please jump on over. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. We love it when you hit that like button. And also remember to turn on the notify for these videos so that you make sure to catch them weekly. And it's lovely also seeing the different videos that us girls are all doing, because you can kind of get a message and a collective pulse on what's happening, and individually as well. So yeah, there's quite a few shows that you can see are coming up. We can also see Elena coming up and Penny Kelly. You can see some of the other girls that we have, and Jay Weiner and Jay Snip. Lots of beautiful people coming up. The other thing too, I just wanted to remind you guys that we have the Capricorn full moon singing bowl meditation with Janine and with Elena, which will be July the 5th at 3 p.m. Eastern time. So this is about the perfect balance between work and family. So make sure to jump on over and go sign up for that one, or go check out that one. That'll be a really good one. And especially with the grounding energy of Capricorn full moon, it'll really be like re-examining, redefining, looking at like, what needs to stay, what needs to go. And I love it with Capricorn energy because it really is sort of, the highest of achievers out of all of the signs, and really looking at what you want to get done, not turning around to kind of wait for anyone else. So this will be a really great singing bowl meditation that the girls are doing. So let's jump in to talk about what's happening this week. So I've written a little note to myself this morning so that I make sure to remember to share with you guys a dream experience that I had. And I've noticed that these experiences, whether they're like in waking or UFO contact, or if it's in the dream realm reality, are all kind of happening leading up to these shows. So I do feel that our collective energy, that spirit is giving messages or communicating right before these shows that we do weekly, because I feel it's to share with you guys in the collective. So I love it when you guys comment and also put down your experience of what's going on for the week, or if you've had any strange, paranormal or ET activity or contact or seen UFOs and things. I love to hear about that sort of thing. But what I had to share with you guys was last night was our full moon, and because we're a day ahead. But what we also had last night was just incredibly hard to sleep with the full moon. I also was having almost like a lucid dream experience type state. But in that state, I was seeing bright fluoro colors. It's very similar to like what you see on ayahuasca or other shamanic plant medicine journeys. So it was like almost electrified colors. Everything else seemed a little bit duller around, but it was like full-blown DMT activation experience in that lucid realm. So I do feel there was messages and things trying to be communicated. And I saw 333 just come up in my little clock here as well. So let's jump on in and see what spirit wants us to focus on this week. I do have a lot of feminine energy, and especially tantric energy coming up too. So that's a lot of like rebirth type energy, a lot of creation, and a lot of moving that fire and kundalini like we talked about last week. It's still around. So the first card that we have is out of the Starseed Oracle. And I think a few of you starseeds will probably have this one. It's by Rebecca Campbell. So we had the hathors come out. And you can see here these beautiful hathors, supposedly from Venus, was said to be. We can see that their face, they're very ET-like. And so it's said that a few of these statues had the face taken off with a lot of the ancient Egyptian sculptures and statues. Whether this is to, eradicate the more ET-looking goddess energy, who knows? But it says here, deep love, mother's milk, birth is a portal. So this is the energy that we're working with. So this is about tapping into the cosmic mother. It's about being held deeply in her love and her embrace. This is a very tender and nourishing card as well. So making sure to take that time out. I even had this energy come up in a session with a client today where it was almost to like wrap a swaddling or kind of cocoon around the self for deep nurturing at the moment. So I feel this energy applies to all of us. But it's about resting in the mother's arms. This is a card of extreme potency, of femininity, of creation energy. And we know that when we're cycling through some of the lower chakras, that this is about creation energy. So this is about surrendering to sacred femininity. It's also that you're being called to remember your place in the web of life, to realize that the cosmic mother is watching every step, that you may be going through transition right now. And that's what we are going through. You know, when we look at all of the indicators of transition and ascension and process and raising of frequency on the planet, we're definitely going through a transition, transformational energy. And it just makes sense that the lower chakras would also be coming up a few octaves as well. So you can also light a candle. A day to connect with Hathor would be on a Friday. Friday is the day that's connected with Venus and with the Venusian energies of Hathor as well. So this would be a really beautiful symbolic way of inviting her energy to come help you work through all of this. So it says as well, I allow deep love of the cosmic mother to wash over me. I am loved and I am held. The other one that we had is another feminine energy. So we have the Divine Feminine Oracle, which is by Megan Watterson. And we have Dakini, which I'm sure that I've pulled this card before on my readings online. So it says, the enlightened feminine, my gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. So a few of you might be feeling gut instinct at the moment, but your head and your heart might be overriding decisions or pathways. With this Capricorn energy as well, this is more kind of like head-led when we come to like the strength of the Capricorn and the stubbornness of the mind. But remembering that Capricorn is also a balance of earth energy. So really trusting your gut, remembering that your gut is like the second brain. So here it says, Dakini is the embodiment of the feminine wisdom that goes beyond reason or beyond the intellect. So she also is translated in Tibetan to sky goer. She is a tantric priestess. So again, we have that beautiful, fierce, kind of like energetic, knowing who she is vibe that comes with this. So she ultimately defies definition. She's represented as the enlightened feminine principle. She's about non-duality and transcends gender. She also is sharp, quick, uncompromising energy that you can feel radical, wild, and free. So have a look at how you can incorporate these energies of the cards into your life at the moment. So in Tibetan Buddhism, she represents the inner realm as meditation deity, as well as the outer realm of a tantric yogini. So with her as well, she holds the gold tantra staff that you can see here. And this is a symbol of ultimate union. She has attained ecstatic bliss and emptiness. Yeshi Toskogel, hopefully I'm saying that right, is one of the great dakinis in Buddhist history. She can appear as a messenger, a guide, as a protector. So she is known for being unruly in whatever she does, because the ordinary rules of conduct don't apply to her. No man rules her. And the taste of freedom is what she wants to give us most of all. So really interesting that we have these beautiful, strong, present energies with us this week in divine feminine energy. So let's have a look and see what the tarot also wants to say this week. And I've got a few cards trying to jump out as I'm shuffling. And we're just going to pick 3 cards and we'll feel into these before we flip them over. So I automatically just feel my hand getting guided straight to my heart, and I feel an alignment to do with my mind and my heart. So for some of you, it might also be doing some heart and brain coherence, or maybe you even want to incorporate the gut into that and check in with each of your energy centers when you're trying to make decisions. So this is really important for this week, because you might have a little bit of a switching between what your brain wants, your heart, and your gut is the instinctual energy I'm getting come up. I actually feel that this is about getting back to our roots and what's important to us for this week. Let me also see what we get come up here. I'm hearing spirit say the word radar. And they're showing like a blip on the radar represented as us individually. And they're talking about looking at like when things energetically come in your radar, how do you viscerally feel? How are you feeling in your mind? How are you feeling in your heart? How are you feeling in your gut? How is your nervous system feeling? So let's flip these cards over. And we have a little bit of chaos and confusion with the Eight of Wands energy. So where they're telling us to kind of feel into our heart, mind, and gut, we might have some characters around that are a little bit deceptive. So with this Seven of Swords energy, I also see this as sticking to your guns, not blinking, not being bent to the wills and the ways of others. It really is about holding strong, which is the embodiment of this Capricorn full moon energy, mind you. With the Eight of Wands, though, you guys know that when this comes up for me, I always get this as quantum jump energy, and this is Mercury and Sagittarius. So what we see here is this little bit of a compass spinning out of control. There's no true direction or true north. It's like we're firing in multiple different directions, trying to acquire meaning from multiple places, situations, or go on to, different research things. We see the rainbow at the top. And with this is about clarity. It's about getting out of our own kind of way or our own drama. So it's about like releasing everything that comes in to distract and really kind of pulling down this higher frequency energy and vibration that we have with the High Priestess. So there's a bit of surrender that comes in with this, as well as watching out for deceptive characters. With this Seven of Swords, though, it is Moon in Aquarius. So you might also be breaking cycles and patterns this week. So give yourself a pat on the back. Feel proud for making a difference and stepping into a new cycle, a new direction. And for those of you that have had readings with me, you know that the Fool in a feminine archetype represents Alice in Wonderland. So it also represents being in the present moment. So not thinking too far about the future, even though with Capricorn and the energy that we've got coming up for this month astrologically and also into the next month. And next month we have 2 full moons in August as well. So, we're heading and leading up to a powerful time. It's going to get some clarifiers to do with this as well. And we will see what it is that is coming up. But yeah, I really feel this is about pulling back the layers, taking off the mask, getting back to a primal sort of energy. So let's flip these cards over. And we have interesting energy. We have Page of Pentacles. So we might have people present us with different ideas, propositions, or a little bit of movement or offers coming towards us. We have Queen of Swords. So we were just talking about liberation and freedom. So really look into the offers and things that you're getting. Is it really what you want? Because what we see coming up in future is King of Pentacles. There could be better offers coming that are more solid if you can kind of hold out. So to me, the Queen of Swords, she's about, being this beautiful, passive, but magnetic energy that speaks and creates exactly the reality that she desires. She doesn't kind of give in or play into small games or small offers. So for a few of you, there could be bigger offers that are out there, so don't settle for less. We have Nine of Swords energy too. So this could also represent things falling out of alignment that are no longer resonating with you. There could be like a parting of ways to do with whether it's with work and relationships is the overall feel that I'm getting. We are seeing with the solstice energy too, a lot of people are passing at the moment too. And I will just grab from my Star Tarot some further clarifiers. We've got Nine of Wands, which is sometimes, needing to go back for more. We have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Magician, and one more, and Princess of Cups. Now, I do feel that this is sort of like a battle or almost like a saga energy, and Spirit has referenced the word saga a few times this week. So with the Nine of Wands, we see that this is a middle ground where there's duality. So this is about forging your own path, forging your own way, following your own heart, your own gut, your own mind, leads to new beginnings coming down literally from the hand of God or from Spirit. We also have the Magician. So there could be temptation. There could be something that looks glamorous or something that, appears to be highly magnetic. So watch out for those Seven of Sword characters, the Magician characters. The interesting thing too is the Magician is also known as the Magnus, which represents the end of a journey, or the Neo in the Matrix moment where the bullets are flying at him and he realizes that he's in control of how his mind creates his reality. So we also have Princess of Cups. Princess of Cups for me is a channeler that tunes into a higher dimensional reality. She brings through her wisdom, and she also crystallizes her visions of that higher reality and brings gifts down into our earth reality. So this is what we have for the moment. So watch out for anything of trickster nature. Make sure to get clarity with your head, your heart, your gut. Be careful to not be like off on little research or side quests, as we like to call it in the ADHD world. So make sure that you're really nurturing, kind of wrapping yourself in this divine feminine, mothering, nurturing energy at the moment as well. And yeah, holding strong with your convictions and your beliefs. So I just want to remind you guys again to please jump on over to Beyond Mystic 003, and JC, the girls and I love it when you hit the like, share, and subscribe and leave us a little comments. So I'll just scroll down a little and you can see quite a few shows that we've got on here, and we have hit JC has hit 84.9 thousand subscribers, and we love each and every one of you, and it's such a channel that we're so proud to support, and such a soul tribe. Like, I've never been part of something that just feels so beautiful and so pure. The love and support that we get from each of you, whether it's in the individual bookings or even in the chats, and that is lovely. So I just want to say a big thank you from the bottom of my heart for that. And also, please jump on over to SOLRETA and Taria, which is me. So you'll find me at solreta.com. I have the little ticker running below. If you use the discount code in all caps, Beyond Mystic, you'll be able to get 10% off your session. I am booked out for a while for July, but every now and then you'll see that I might do an extra day that I'll add or an extra release. So please keep up to date. Just check in from time to time. And you'll see that I've got quite a bit on here as well. So a little bit more information. There's also, some freebies and things like that, testimonies, meditations, and things like that I have. So, and mantra bands, which are beautiful affirmation bands. You'll also find more information on things of that sort of nature and other work that I've done over there. So I just wanted to again say thank you for joining us for Beyond Reality for this week. I love you all very much, and I'm sending my love to you guys. I'll see you next week. Bye.